pay staff. It will help you to reduce the staffing cost. Number two is that it will help you to increase your conversion rate, because AI doesn't sleep. AI will not steal from you. AI does not complain of being sick, right? Then you have faster response time and better customer experience. So, as a business owner, they less. And when you calculate the cost of the increase your income or your revenue, but it's also going to help you to increase your productivity, maintain so much more, right? Let's go to the part of freelancers. How freelancers can earn more. What can you do now that you know that, okay, that these skills can help you to achieve or earn more? How do you do it? The first thing is that you can sell it as AI call agent. You can be an agent that helps them to set up AI, right? To be managing the script like AI will say. See that the opportunity is end client pain. You will not be able to sell them to the. But when you see that, see, in five people with it, all like each of them, they have different problems. Track their monthly income, how they can be able to reach out to people that are owing them. So you see, this is to do pinpoint. You tailor it to the service you're going to be offering to them. Okay, so let's. I'm going to be concluding by saying that one AI skill can change your story, and solve AI is the bridge between where you are and where you want.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for this amazing session. I learned and learned and learned a lot. Please, if you can, everybody hear me? I want to be sure everyone can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just type in the chat. Yes, I can hear you, Venus. Hope everyone can hear me. Hope everybody can hear me. Okay, so if you have any questions for Six Figure Mom, please
Yes.
do well to leave those questions in the chat. I'll be reading them out after the next speaker concludes his own session. So if you have any questions for her about AI tools, AI agents, how to create and sell your own AI agents, maybe solve AI or any other AI tools, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ma. Please, once they put in their questions after the nations, we'll take all the questions all at once. Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for still staying. Hope you are learning a lot. I'm going to be introducing our second speaker immediately. Our second speaker is Mr. Michael Nzubechukwu Chizota. He is a Nigerian business leader and project operator focused on building practical systems that help organizations grow with discipline and integrity. He holds a diploma in banking and finance and a degree in business management. He is also PMP certified. He is the founder of Canaan Group, which he also leads work across real estate, business consulting, and operational execution. He is also the CEO of Solve AI, a brilliant artificial intelligence automations that help businesses streamline their workflow and their teams. And through Solve AI, he builds automation and workflow solutions that shorten sales cycle, strengthen service quality, and make daily work simpler for teams. Mr. Chisota is going to be taking us on a topic: AI phone automation unlocking 24/7 customer interaction. Please let's welcome Mr. Chisota to the stage. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Venus, for that wonderful introduction. I am very delighted to see everyone join this call today. This is the first webinar we are together for as an organization, as a firm, as an agency. Our hope is that people will begin to learn that the world of business is changing, and it's changing for good. You keep hearing things like AI will not replace you, AI will not replace you, but it will, the people who know how to use AI will replace you if you are not growing, if you're not optimizing, if you're not leveraging. And this program, this webinar is designed to help you to start closing that knowledge gap and get you started immediately. So before before I commence my session, because this is going to just be a 15-minute session, and then I will jump into the demonstration, because we will, of course, a live demo that can help you see exactly how to begin to use artificial intelligence in business automation. I tell people that automation is the next big word. If you are coming into the world for the first time in 2026, you will be surprised that this is a word that you will be hearing often. You will be hearing it from every corner where you are, every direction, every office, every business you enter. Stand this automation thing. Do you know how it works? And if you are not better positioned, you might fall back. And then the people who are learning, the people who are taking advantage of these free resources that we are providing, will begin to enjoy better ages over others. Now, today, we are going to talk about what AI phone automation really. Now, the study of AI is very broad. We cannot say that we are going to touch on everything AI, but we are going to focus on one aspect of artificial intelligence in the business operations, which is phone call automation. Now, there are other areas of artificial intelligence, and you can, if you have been an enthusiast, or you have been you have been curious enough to begin to learn how AI works, you will see that there is a lot of things that AI is being used for in today's world, in agriculture, in the fintech space, in politics, in governance, in so many different sectors all over the world. And I've seen incredible things artificial intelligence has been used to do. And of course, we are also moving into the world of robotics, where we have machines that are actually doing real human things, carrying real human activities. So the topic is very broad, and we are not going to be focusing on everything, because this is not what this is about. So this webinar is about showing you how AI phone automation works, and how, as an individual, as a business owner, or as a leader, or as a franchise, anything that you do, how you can begin to take advantage of that. Now, I can tell you clearly that after the end of this session, you are going to that you will be able to basics that can help you get started immediately. Now, what are the learning objectives in this session? Objective number one, to understand business rationale for automating calls. Why is it important for you to automate calls? Why is it important for you to automate calls? That is the first thing you need to begin to ask. And the next one is learn what AI voice agents are and how they work. What are AI engine? What technology? What system powers AI voice automation or AI voice agent, as the case may be, and how they really work? And I'm going to show you all of that in this training. Then the next is we are going to explore practical use cases and benefits. What are the use cases and what are the benefits? And then we are going to go over to discovering tools, and we are going to do real world demo. I saw on the comment section somebody is asking, for a web developer, how do I use AI for my customer? And I'm going to show you exactly why I'm also explaining and teaching how this thing works. And that's coming from Meme Finder Services. By the way, I want to appreciate everybody on this call. I might not be able to see all of you, but Fabino Tope, sorry, I'm not murdering your name. Acknowledge you. Thank you so much for joining. I've seen Mora Lukman. Thank you so much for joining. And so many other amazing individuals that I cannot really identify right now. But as time goes on, as your name pops up, I will definitely. So thank you guys for joining. Thank you for making this thing meaningful to every other person. So the next thing we are going to look at is also we're going to see how ready are we in implementing some of these things. Are you ready to start implementing AI call solutions in your business, in your field, in whatever you're doing? Are you ready to do that? So we want to also look at how ready we are. So why automate phone calls? Let's look at conversant with, and let's look at what AI can give us. What are we conversant with? We know that as a business, there are times your phone cannot stay on, or there are times you cannot take phone calls. When you are sleeping, nobody takes your phone calls. When you are in a meeting, nobody takes. When you are maybe in an elevator and you are maybe within that second, you can have a missed call. There are so many multiple scenarios that can happen to you, and then you miss a call from an important client, or you miss to return a phone call. Maybe a friend called you and you made a promise that you're going to call back and you forget to call back. There are scenarios like that. So missed calls and long hold times, that is our experience today in the current business dynamics. That's our experience. The next thing is repetitive queries tie up staff. I have spoken to a business owner in my last visit to Kenya, and she told me explicitly, Michael, I am overwhelmed. My staff, we are all overwhelmed. When you made a presentation about how AI can make phone calls, I was excited because we process 10,000 leads every single day. The target on the staff is overwhelming them. If your solution can solve this problem for us, then I am your customer. And today, this lady is no longer complaining about that, and she has untied some of the guys who are hooked on phone calls, and spread them into other areas of the business that are actually helping her to make more money. Now you see that this is what can happen. This is what is possible. And the current state of things right now is that you don't have 24/7 coverage. When you're sleeping from the hours of 11 to 4 a.m., you cannot guarantee that your phone call can be answered because you'll be sleeping. Every human being will sleep. Even if you don't go to bed early, you will go to bed, the phone will be left to somewhere and you will miss a call. It could be that one phone call that can transform the course of your business. It could be that one client who just remembered that you had a conversation that would change her or his business. It could be one foreign client that you called or you sent an email that wishes to now write you back. It could be anything. You can't say that these things don't happen. It happened because I've seen it happen. That is the current state. The state with artificial intelligence is this: all these things can be resolved with AI call solutions. Every call answered instantly. You qualify your leads, you book appointments, and you have AI that can follow up on your lead. If you receive the phone call today reminding you to join this webinar, you will see that call is an automated phone call from a guy called Scott. He's a digital assistant for Solve AI, and he can make phone calls. And if you got a phone call on the chat, you can drop your chats so that I can hear you. If you receive the phone call from Scott, which is the digital assistant for Solve AI responsible for follow up, then let me get your experience on the chat so we can move on. So while I'm on it, you can book appointments with AI. You can qualify your leads. So it means that 80% of your sales process is already covered by artificial intelligence, and 20% is where you come in and then you get the money in. A lady came on board our platform and she said she wants to use artificial intelligence to call her conference attendees to upsell a masterclass she's holding somewhere in Ikeja, Lagos State, Nigeria. 3,000 persons who attended her conference, and she gave us the database. We were able to plug it into the system and made phone calls that closed sales for her. Now, this is artificial intelligence on automation, making phone calls and closing sales for the clients. And what we were getting is, please, where can I send the money? Send me an account number. Send me this. Send now. This and other things are part of what AI can actually do. And it is always on service across all channels. It's always on service. It is available 24/7. You call it in the midnight, it is available to make phone calls. Now, I'm going to be talking about, when I'm referring to calls, when I talking about inbound calls and outbound calls. Inbound calls means that you have an agent that is programmed to receive phone calls on your behalf, on your business's behalf. Outbound phone calls is that the AI has the capacity to also phone out or call out people or make cold calls. You can have maybe a database of 100,000 people and you can plug those numbers system and the AI can begin to call them for you and sell them a service that you're offering. How amazing that is. Now, with this kind of capacity, imagine the kind of sales your business can be making in a month. With this kind of abilities, imagine what your business can turn out to be in a month. The possibilities are limitless. And it is possible with artificial intelligence. So, but how does this work? To ask the right question, how does it work? So you can see that there are 4 stages here. That's the ability that this AI agents have. For one, hello, can you hear me? Okay, so I think I got interrupted at some point. So please let me get a confirmation if you can hear me. Oh, that's okay. So the AI process takes 4 stages. It can hear, it can understand, and it can act based on what it understands, and through that it can provide a speech. Now, and how this works is ASR, automatic speech recognition. It captures speech and converts it into text. Please let me confirm if you can still hear me. Okay. So the AI can hear you through what we call automatic or automated speech recognition. It captures speech and converts it to text. Then how does it understand? It understands through intent and context, and then it integrates it with data and enacts logic. So it follows through that sequence, and for that to happen, speech becomes possible. TTS generates natural sounding replies. TTS means text to speech. That's what it means, text to speech. Now, okay, so now lead capture and qualification. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to get to fix this thing, because most people say they can't hear. It's breaking. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. Let's see how we can sort that out, because we want everyone to take home as much value as possible. So 1 second, let me try and fix from my end. Just a moment.
Okay, please, actions. Mr. Chizota Michael will be back. So he wants to fix his network so everyone can hear and get value from the session.
Now, confirm if this is okay because I'm able to try to fix the microphone. Now, so let's jump right into it because we still have a few demos to make. Right here, there are use cases and there are benefits, right? So these benefits are lead capture and qualification. The AI can answer every inbound increase, ask 3 to 5 questions, and score leads and book demos on hands-off to sales. Now, of course, it can offer available time slots, confirm its rescheduled appointment, and send reminders. And we are all going to see how this works on the platform when we start sharing the platform, right? So it offers available time slot, like I said. Then for the customer support triage, he handles frequently asked questions, like the first speaker, Mrs. Chino, rightly said. Handles frequently asked questions. If you have a machine that can answer all your clients' questions, I think you are in for a very beautiful end. Because clients and customers have a lot of questions. On daily basis, they keep asking, how can I do this? How can I do that? How can I do? So all the how cans, you can push those tasks to artificial intelligence. At any time somebody calls you on the phone to make an inquiry, you have an AI system that can respond. If it is too complex where you can now jump in to take control, then the AI can transfer communication in real time to you, making it very flexible for you to run your business. And the benefits are very enormous. First of all, efficiency and automation. You can free up your team to focus on high, of course, improve customer experience by a very reasonable percentage. Why? Because 4/7 and personalize it. You can create artificial intelligence agents that can make anything happen for you. Book any appointment, make any phone call, call any lead, receive any information, receive any query. Let me give you a case scenario, a use case scenario. A real estate agent has a very huge traffic on her phone number. Every time people call her on the phone asking about property listings and all, and she gets very overwhelmed. In the night, she can't even drop her phone to sleep. In the morning, the cycle continues. But right now, she's been able to plug all those inquiries into artificial intelligence. So when the point of closing a sale or asking for account number or getting an action that she thinks or she sees valuable, such as send me account number or can you take me to see the property or inspection, then the AI can transfer conversation to her. That way, she frees up her time. For a property owner that manages multiple apartment units, AI can also swing in to take the tenants consultations, take tenants increase, and translate increase in real time to the back office, where you can take actions when you can and not right on the spot. All these things are all benefits showing you that AI can free up your time and give you room to focus on the main things that can help drive your business faster. And that is the part of the benefits of AI. Scalability and cost. It saves you more to deploy artificial intelligence solutions into your business than hiring people. Now, let's put a case scenario here. You have 3 staff who are on the phone all the time making phone calls, and you have them also booking appointments, you have them receiving phone calls, and you pay them say 150,000 naira. That's put together about 350 or 450,000 in a month. But and then that's 3 persons handling one task, depending on how the size of your business. Sometimes you have more than 3 making phone calls. I spoke to an event host in Lagos State, Nigeria. He hosts one of the biggest business events, and I reached out and asked him, how do you guys manage phone calls? He says that his team has they take pride in how many phone calls they've been able to make in a period, especially when they are planning an event. But he acknowledged that sometimes that can be very overwhelming. That if there is a system in place that can remove that task from, or rather have them optimizing and rather becoming the guys who are on the forefront, that it will make a lot of difference. And we were able to solve that problem for using the AI call solution. Now, there are so many other things that you can plug this thing into and can help your business begin to stay alive. And we are going to see during the demo. If you want to go out to begin to try this thing out for yourself, you can. There are multiple platforms where you use simple phone automations with different and connect with different tools online to achieve the same thing. But if you're not too technical, it can be a problem. There is a platform called N8N you can use to build simple automations. If you don't know how, if you are not very conversant with tools like Zapier, N8N, or the use of CRMs like Go High Level or Zoho, you might get overwhelmed. But if you have all these things in one platform, and with a push of a button, you can begin to take advantage of the incredible opportunity AI tools can give you, then isn't that a good way to get started? Then while you learn your way into learning the part of it. So this is exactly what we all saw, and we put all these things together, put all these tools together to create one single product, one single agent, one single tool that can enable you to bypass all these other technicalities, and just with a click of a button, you can get started immediately. So for Solve Demo, you can connect it and port it to your business number. For most of you that receive phone calls from us, you received it directly from a Nigerian line, meaning that you can also program the same for your business and get the same results. Of course, it is programmed to have natural voices. The one that called you spoke in a natural African voice. So you can program it to speak any language. Solve is multilingual. It can speak any language. You have Chinese partners or Chinese employers or Chinese employees or Chinese staff or Chinese partners or team. You can program a call agent, or Chinese customers or clients. You can program a call in Mandarin, and they will speak to your AI as though they're speaking to a human being, and you can transact your business effortlessly. If you have French clients, you do the same thing. If you have German clients, you do the same thing. If you have Portuguese clients, you do the same thing. If you have English clients, you do the same thing. Solve has been designed to speak multiple languages. So the call journey starts from prospect calls the number and the agent greets them. The agent asks discovery questions to help build logic, the timeline, budget, location, and based on these responses, the AI books a meeting and sends information back to you in a way that makes it easy for you to follow up and get the deal closed. It's as simple as it can get. And it will not just stop there. It will give you a summary and a transcript that will go straight into your customer relationship management software. Or in this case, our system has an already built transcript session or a note session where it gives you a summary of all the calls that have been made, which we are going to be showing you in the next 1 minute. So the rest and checklist, you handle more calls than your team can manage comfortably. That is if you get started with AI. A large portion of your calls are repetitive and could be scripted, and that is true. So the ones that you don't even understand how to do, you can now begin to see how AI can even help you do the things you are not doing before, and begin to unlock layers in your business that have never been unlocked before. And you can set up a CRM and a calendar integration directly into the software. And if you're willing to start small, this is your time. The next step is identify one use case to automate, because you need to get started at some point. If you are running a trading business, you want to create an agent that can help you reach out to customers and tell them about the products and services you have. If you're running an online store, you have an agent that can begin to sell your services to people. If you run ads online and you get leads, you want an agent that can reach out to your leads and start qualifying them. So whatever you're doing as a business owner, AI can come in at any point where you are and begin to help you immediately. So the next step is find what you can automate and get started immediately after this call. So there are resources that you can get, and after the meeting, this will be sent directly to your email. So I will share my screen right now to go straight to the demo. So right here on the AI platform, and it's been designed, please, you can see the screen. If you can see the screen, please confirm if you're in. All right, so let's get the screen on. Let's get the screen on. That's right. Excellent. Good. So here is the dashboard. This system is already designed to get you started, whether you are technical or not, whether you have used a computer in your world of business or not, whether you are technical. By technical I mean you don't have any basic tech skill, or you don't have any tech skill at all. This system is designed to help you at that point. So anybody starting out in business, anybody starting out to start using a mobile phone today can use this tool. Can use this. The person can use this tool and can use it effortlessly. So what you're seeing on the screen here is the dashboard. The dashboard is where all the activities happened. From here, you can see the call success rate. Also, I have the permission to show you what behind the scene here. It's 1.545% call rates so far, and average response time, it shows you the average time, and that is about 53.9 seconds average response time. And of course, you have your call units right here. So just like a typical land phone, like maybe you use an MTN or you use an Airtel, you want to check whether you still have airtime on your phone, right? You want to check whether you are able to call people out. So this system also uses the same thing. So this is where you see your call credit, what is left of it. The next week at this place, you can also see it just directly above, just by the the top right hand side of the screen of your screen. You can see it right here, and this is where you can have profile. So profile credit, this is where you can get the help and log out when you want to. But I will show you more when we get there. But this is a call volume, and this gives you real-time analytics of how many phone calls you are making per time. So this is monthly breakdown of all activities. From this analytics, you can see that this client's agent has made a total number of 3,673 calls, and it has completed 3,581 calls, and it so far is about 92 calls. What it means is this agent tried 92 people and couldn't go on. So it shows you every single thing. So this is where the campaign happens. This is campaign recalls and all that. I've shown you here. So right here, you can see persons that have answered agent, and you can come here and read the notes. It's very clear. You can come here and read the notes. So the AI will summarize what has been spoken, or what has been said. In just a few lines. On the play button, you can listen to the calls at So at this point, I want to confirm if you can hear me. So is the audio loud? Is the audio clean? Can you hear? I can hear that most people complain that the audio is not clean enough. It is breaking. Please, I want to confirm if you can hear me so that I can proceed with it. So before I proceed, let me also acknowledge some other persons that have joined the call. Welcome to the webinar, Ada Wali. It is to see you. God's favor. It is also good to have you on the call. So please, if you can type on the chat box, if you can hear me, so I can see it from where I am. But let's do the agents. So on the left hand side, this is where you have all the functionalities that can help you. Under the agent section, this is where you can create multiple agents by agents that can make phone calls. You can see this one makes a phone call for class. This one has different names, and these are all agents that are thing or the other. And there is no limited amount of agents you're allowed to have per profile. So what it means is on your dashboard, on your agent profile session, you can build multiple agents for your business right here. You can have an agent that calls a specific customer every morning. You can build that and leave it here. You can build an agent and call a group of customers but every Fridays. You can program that agent and program the call. Friday, it will call those people on the phone. So, and it is very simple to create an agent. You can create from scratch. You can use voice to talk to your AI, and your AI can create agents for you. It's very simple. And you can use an already template here. So if I click on already in templates, for the purpose of this training, you can see there are templates that have already been designed for you to get started with already. You don't want to get started from scratch. You can have you can see an agent that is programmed already for you that can make phone calls. This one will help you book a point sales agent that can help event planning for those who events in all the time. So this agent can actually help you. Or you can have this one that talks about future technology. This one is for real estate agent, and this one is a call assistant. So these are all agents templates that have already been created. So you can also your sales script, the script that your sales team are using already to make their phone calls. You can upload that script, and the AI can help you optimize that script and make it easier for you here. And that you can just build an agent that can understand that script and begin to make calls as though you have just hired one of the best call agents, human call agent. And let me also at this point that this AI agents sound human, and they have real human voices, and having an interaction with you will seem as though you are speaking to a human. But there is a caveat there. Because of the cultural dynamics here, most people are not very comfortable speaking with artificial intelligence. Yes, so it is important that during the programming of your calls, you are able to let the clients know that this is a digital assistant. The first adoption will be people getting conversant or people getting comfortable enough to speak to artificial intelligence. Knowing that it is possible that businesses can begin to plug into AI as a way of freeing their time. So it is going to be over the next couple of months. It is going to. You can see that the adoption level will go up, and more people are going to get comfortable speaking to AI. So when your AI is making a phone call, it introduces itself properly. I am a digital assistant to XYZ business. I'm a digital assistant to XY. Digital assistant is the word there, is the key word, giving the person the idea that CEO, you are speaking to a digital agent. You're not speaking to a human being. And this is where the world of business is moving into in the next coming months. And as a business owner, it is the right time to get started. So by the time the awareness increases, your business is the first to get adopted. And guess what? People will refer to how you made them feel or the experiences they garnered having to deal with you as a business owner. And that is where the true transformation starts. So that's for agents. So for phone numbers, it is so we've connected it to the most amazing platform, voice over platforms you can find. You can see Twilio integration here, so you can integrate with Twilio. You can also integrate with other platforms right here, like Telenext and Twilio. So for contacts, it's very easy to upload your contacts, no matter how many they are. You can import a CSV file. You can also import contacts manually. So where you check your credits, and this is where you run your campaign. The system, so you can see how interactive the back end looks. So when you come on board,
Can everyone hear me? Sincerely apologize for that network issue. Miss Asisota will be back shortly. Please, if you have your questions, please type them down in the comment section on Facebook and our LinkedIn live stream so we can take them immediately after his sessions. Thank you. Hello, Ma. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, please.
Okay, so we'll
Yes,
be
I can.
asking some of the questions that, okay, thank you. We'll be asking some of the questions that are here. I'm just going to take some of them so we can just answer them quickly.
Okay.
Okay, somebody asked here, as a web developer, how can Solve AI help in customer interactions with web via web? And the same person also asked this question, for a web developer, how can I use Solve AI for customers? I think the person means how do they have to build it for the person, or do they have to, I think I don't I that's what I just
Okay.
think about the person's question. But please, if you can help us with an answer so the person knows what to do.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Let me start with the second one. I wish I can see the question so that I'm reading it from here. The first,
Oh
there are
yes,
two
you
ways.
can go to chat
Yeah,
chat.
there are two ways you
You'll see
can
the question.
use Solve AI, right? First, the team at Solve AI can help you to build your automations, right? They will do everything for you and hand it over to you. You can also sign up and manage it by yourself, right? And they are going to put you through on how you can be able to use it. Now, for you to use it as a web developer for your business, you can use it to call people, right? You can use it to call people. Yes, you can use it to call your prospects, your clients, or even add the number on your website. If you currently have a website or your that of your clients, right? You can add it there so that when people click there, they can now be interacting with AI. You know this thing they say 247 call. So instead of the client waiting to call you the next day, they can call the AI, and the AI will document all the things, all the transactions, all everything that happened, all the inquiries, and you get the update the next day. So hope I've answered your question. There's another question here.
Yeah,
Can soft AI collagen sound like an, yes, that's what we're saying. That it can sound
yeah,
like anybody you want it to sound like, actually. Right. So when we talk of um if for instance, right, we use African tone for to let me I'm trying to get the perfect word now. So Nigerians, right, does not have a one particular tone. All right. So everybody sound different things, but you know that when an African is talking, you understand that this person is an African. Maybe this person is Ghanaian, but that African something is there. So that's what soft AI is all about. It will give you that tone as well. Okay. And the good part of it is that, like I mentioned earlier, there are two ways. You can be offering the service to people, now freelancer, and be earning from it, right? What you set on your bio, you can, like someone like a AI call agent. Remember the slide that talks about that you don't need to put it as that I build chatbots. I don't know. Rephrase it to suit what people are looking for currently. And trust me, before you know it, now people used to build wealth because things are high in demand. So don't wait to become everywhere before you start selling it or before you start talking about it. And if you need more on how you can, let me see, can AI automation work for all businesses, including small? Yes, same. AI automation is not just for small, it's not just for big brands, it's for everybody. Even if you're one man business, even if one man business, that you must find something that AI is doing for that can do for you, right? For instance, every business owner uses WhatsApp. That is where your AI can come in. Every business owner, you answer call. So imagine how many calls you receive in a day. So if that is the priority of what you want, you can automate it. Okay? So you can be able to automate it. So I think I've answered Favor's question. So must I explain to my customers that an AI works for me? No, 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 no. You don't need to explain to your customers that is AI that is working for you. Do you understand? No, you don't. The only thing that is when you, for instance, you're talking to a prospect. Let's assume that I have a that works that is into real estate. So I want to get that person as my client. So I need to like explain, talk to the person and say, this is AI, this AI can help you to this system I want to build now, this is to achieve. All right. So you explain to that person. But if I'm using it, I don't need to start explaining to you what I'm using in my system. No. Right. So I think I've a question. Um Let me
Okay,
see.
so
Another question here.
somebody's saying the that you somebody's responding to the person that asked the question about explaining to AI call agents, I mean explaining to Nigerians, whether explaining to your customers whether explaining to your customers about the fact that you're using AI. And then you said no, you don't need to explain because the AI itself has an accent and everything, and the person will think it's a human. But this person actually is saying that it can never be 100% human. I want you to like explain more why they should believe in this kind of product, that it can actually do what a human being can do, or if not, it helps human being achieve more and increases their productivity.
Okay, now you see AI, right, is garbage in, garbage out. By that, what you give to AI is what AI will give you back. Believe me, AI is evolving every day. When AI, it's not that people were not using AI previously. People were using AI, but it just became when everybody started using ChatGPT and all that. Now, if you notice, when we started generating images before, like 2 years ago, it's not the same thing now because it has evolved, right? The same thing is what it is now. Do you understand? The voices that we heard in those days that came out is not the same way. Trust me. Now, let me give you something that will shock you. Let me give you some. There's a video on Facebook. If you stay in Abuja here, there's a video on Facebook that was done by AI advertising farm something. I can't remember the exact name. I would have called it that. I can't remember. That video is 100% scam because I know someone close to me that particular page and they are running on sponsored ad. There is nothing that will make you believe that that person is not a human being. I am telling you. As I'm talking to you now, I'm helping the person to go and resolve the money. By Monday, the person will go to court to go and get the money back. So it is that real. I am telling you. So when I say the voice can sound 100% human, it depends on how you condition it. It can sound. And remember, it's in different tune as well. Okay. And there's another thing, please. The mindset, your mindset also matters. You know, mindset also matters a lot. Anything that you want to achieve, put is what I want. And trust me, that is how it's going to be working for you. But when you start finding errors and say, no, this must not, that's where your this or the mind will condition it. You must now start seeing errors where there is no error. That's when you have this, this red car theory. When you want to buy a car, red car, and you start seeing red car everywhere. So that's how it works. I hope it helps. Okay.
Yes, thank you very much, ma. Please, Statutoka will come back to complete his session. Thank you
Okay.
very much, ma.
Okay. All right. Okay. Another good thing about soft AI also that I discovered this, right? Majority of AI tools out there charges in dollars, in USD. But soft AI, you have it in Naira as well. And you also have the option to pay in USD. Okay, so I think that's another commendable feature that we can also so you don't have to be thinking of how to start converting currency.
So this person really also talking about the conversation of the scripts. For example, today our AI chat, our AI voice agent called a lot of our participants of this webinar, people that register for this webinar, to remind them of this webinar. And for that to work, we had to create a script that was used. So I also want to ask this question, which I know is in the minds of people. What if somebody is saying something that, or the response of the person that is being called is different from what the script relates to? For example, if the AI calls me, I know the answer to this, but I also want everyone to also understand that if the AI call agent calls me talking about the webinar and I'm saying something different from that, how would the AI be able to, call me back to order to speak about what the topic is about, or will they just go on with me? I feel like a lot of business owners want to know about that, because we just don't an AI that will call somebody, and if the client starts speaking off point or starts saying something else, the AI will just go with the flow. So would the script enable the AI to stay on point, talk about what is being what talk about the message of the call?
Okay, thank you for that question. Now, AI has advanced, especially the AI call agents, right? So when you make a call, they are like humans in a way. Now, when AI calls you and you say something, you agree, there is a pause, there's a way the script is being done, so that it allows you to talk, it listens, right? The response, what you're saying, will help him to, will help the AI to know what to respond. So if what you're saying and it's going back to check immediately in the script and is not rhyming or is not coordinated, right, with what it already have, it definitely will find a way on how to respond. It can also politely, because all those features that is being installed in it actually also let you know that it may not have answer to what you're currently asking, but it can redirect you, right? It can redirect you to the main customer support to help answer those questions. So it doesn't go off. Rather, it helps. It can either redirect you or tell you, okay, let me check back and get back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am, for your questions. I know that the person that asked the question about conversation and script is already clear about it. Please, if you have more questions, please do well to write them down in the comment section, and we're going to take all of them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma. Mr. Chizota
No,
is back, so we're going to allow him to round off his session so we can all go. Thank you very much. if please bring back six figure so we can answer this question. Someone is asking, can AI give answers based on information on my website without any screen? Can AI give answers based on information on my website without any screen? It seems like if you're speaking, you're muted. Please unmute your mic.
Okay, sorry.
Can you hear us?
Um, can answers based on the information on my website without writing it? Yes, AI can give answers based on the script on your website. Actually, what you have if you this AI how AI works, the chat response, right? When you don't have a website, excuse me, and you have maybe your Instagram link, maybe Google, you have Google My Business, right? Copy the link and use it on the AI. It will not be giving information based on what you have there. So it will give accurate your website, what you have on your website, or based on what you have on your business, right?
Okay, that is beautiful. So, Mr. Chizota,
Hope-
please, can you hear us?
Okay.
Yes, that helps. Thank you very much. Please, me
Yes,
finder
thank you.
services. Hope
Okay.
your hope okay. Hope the questions have been answered. If you have more questions, you can still ask. Right now, because we're trying to round off very soon. Mr. Chizota is going to take the floor to complete his session. Welcome, sir.
Okay, thank you, Venus. Thank you so much. I have been struggling with the quality of the sound and also the quality of the camera. However, I think the session is already completed, and I want to appreciate um, the nuggets we've been receiving so far from first of all, our guest, Mrs. Chinyere. Um, your knowledge has been profound. Your community is also a testament of how the depth of your understanding of AI automation. And I believe that from here going forward, we are going to continue to explore other venues to continue to advance the conversation around AI automation and how AI automation actually can come into the business space and transform it beyond doubt. The demo was concluded because I was able to share the backend and show the things that we are working on and how people can actually come in. But we can continue from uh, community engagement, start providing more resources and support to people who will want to come on board, solve AI. But in the meantime, thank you very much. And I believe that the conversation about AI automation is such that will become more prevalent in the coming months, in the coming years, and most people will continue to see how they will continue to adjust themselves to adapt to the changes that are coming. So, but as an organization, as an agency, we will continue to also provide such platforms that can help train people and provide more training support and more resources that can continue to reduce that knowledge gap and enhance productivity, amongst businesses, most importantly in Africa. So, thank you, and I will take a back seat now, and Venus, you can take it over from here. Thank you very much once again, and thank you for all our participants, all the persons who have joined this webinar, this stream, and look out for more because this is going to come your way again the next coming month. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Hello, can everyone see and hear me? Okay, I want to thank everyone for joining the session. I hope you learned a lot from the questions everybody asked. It's certain that we've learned a lot about AI and automation and how to scale our business in 2026. We thank you very much for coming. We thank you very much for attending. Thank you very much for asking questions. We thank you very much for sharing to others. And if you are not part of our community, you should join now because we'll be having webinars like this every month. And we are helping Nigerian businesses scale better or scale higher with AI automation. So, with that being said, I would like to wish everyone good night, rest well, and enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you very much, and see you next time.